you got a better performance in a hostile environment. Were you pleased with that a little bit, or you come away with this just feeling frustrated again?
I mean, we were much better tonight, obviously, but you know, we had control of the game and had 4 straight empty possessions. You know, I think we did a great job in the half court defensively against some real quickness. You know, they spread the floor, they share the ball, they do a lot of good things, and for the most part we did pretty well, but you know, we didn't get the free throw line. It's hard for me to believe one team shoots 33 threes and one shoots 14 and we shoot 10 fouls. I haven't figured that one out yet, but you know, we had too many turnovers at critical times, had control. But you know, Tom has a lot of new guys coming back. I got to give them credit. They're really unselfish. They play real hard. I think they're a fun team to watch. From our standpoint, we just gotta learn how to close on the road against quality teams.
What do you get out of these 2 games, Larry, this week against 2 really good opponents on the road?
I get upset stomach. No, I mean, my whole thing, we lost our 2 leaders, 2 really character guys that kind of held us together. You know, we lost the quality point guard in the summer. Now you know, our best player's not playing. And I'm looking at this as an opportunity for other people to step up. And I saw some kids, you know, making progress in the right direction. We don't have a leader right now. Everybody's wondering about, you know, playing time and different things that really don't matter, but we'll get it straightened out because they're good kids. But I love this. You know, I'm so proud that Gonzaga would play us and Indiana would play us. We're going to get a game with Michigan and Arkansas. This is wonderful for our kids and our program to play, to be here in this court. You know, isn't this Bobby Knight court? Is there?
Yeah.
So I named that. It's a private court.
I mean,
Can they do both?
No,
They don't have to spell night? I looked up there. I know Branch has some banners, but shoot, I've been to other arenas, they name them. I don't stay long enough to name that. How long was Bobby here?
73 to 72.
All I know is he brought me here when I got the UCLA job, and I spent a week with him. I learned an awful lot about a guy that's done an unbelievable job here. I hope someday we figure that out. Am I allowed to say that?
You can say whatever you want.
Okay.
I guess you sort of answered this question, but I mean, if you knew that you weren't going to have a manual, would you have changed anything about the way you built the schedule?
I would have played it maybe in December, you know, a little later. But you know, we want to get to where Indiana and Gonzaga and all these great programs are. We got 4 wonderful players coming next year. We got, you know, 4 terrific sophomores. We're building in the right direction, but this is the greatest learning experience. And we scheduled this game for Nick and Sterling and Ben. You know, Coach Smith used to do that. I'm so happy for Nick that he got here, and I didn't realize we were going to have Justin, which made it special. But I don't want to look back and say, you know, we should have done things differently. This has been a wonderful experience for us to play both places, because these are 2 really quality programs we played against.
Larry, what do you think of the atmosphere here then?
Oh, I used to come. I didn't like the seats I got; they were hard. But God, you know, when you're fortunate enough to be a coach in this state like I was, and you see the appreciation for the game that you love and you're fortunate to be doing, it's the best. I remember when Tom got the job and things weren't going good, I would marvel at the atmosphere. You know, Mike Woodson's my best friend, and you know, we talk about this all the time. I always used to talk about Carolina and Kansas. You know, this is up there with the best places.
Did you talk to Donnie Walsh lately?
Yeah, I talk to him a lot. He's got a hell of a lot better job than I do. You know, yeah. Donnie moved back to Indiana, and you know, I feel sorry for the Pacers. You know, when you lose a player that caliber, but they'll get it going. They got a great young coach. They do it the right way.
It's amazing that you and your old Carolina buddy are still going strong.
I'm stronger than him. No, we're just stealing. You know, we talk about that all the time, but when you know, are fortunate enough to work for, play under Frank McGuire and Dean Smith, you're going to be doing what we're doing.
Speaking of Tom Crean, he mentioned that he's developed a relationship with you. How did that sort of come about that you knew Tom Crean, and what are your impressions of him as a coach?
I used to, when I was in the NBA and he was at Marquette, I used to always go over there practices and watch him and learn, and we just developed a relationship. He got me the Stanford job. I was afraid to move my family at the time, but I've just admired him. He works, cares about the game, cares about people in the game. So that's the nice thing for me. I've developed some relationships with people through this game that I never realized I would have had that opportunity. And he shares ideas. He's a quality person.
Are you still hopeful that that you're going to get Kennedy back? Is that you're saying it's just a big
We're
question?
SMU. You ever been there? We do things a little bit differently, but he's trying. We're all hopeful. He's got a lot of support, a lot of people trying to help him, and he's worked pretty hard because he's got a chance to be great. And just for him, for his sake, I hope it turns out all right.
Larry, being back in the college game, what does it mean to you?
I just love doing what I do. Being around kids, being around assistant coaches that want to do what I've been lucky enough to do. I love it. I didn't handle retirement very well. I thank God for a lot of people allowed me to come and learn and watch. Now I got this chance, so I just want to do it the right way and figure out how we can get better.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.